guys, and we're continuing on the theme today of how to have success in your online business, and we're going over the fundamentals and the absolute basics that have literally been responsible for transforming my own business. And that's because I listened to the people that were actually achieving what I wanted to achieve, and there in itself is quite a tip. Don't go taking advice from people who are broke. If you're wanting to build a business online, take advice from the people who are already achieving what you want to achieve. And that's exactly what I did. And I applied all the things that I knew that I wasn't doing in my business. And it had dramatic results, like going from $200 a month to $5,000 weeks. So do these strategies work? Yes, they do. So please pay attention. If you missed yesterday's, make sure you listen to yesterday's video about setting your goals. It's not just one of those pie in the sky, just write it down and that's it, goal done. It's a very important video that I did yesterday, so please make sure you watch that. Now, today's video is all about where you are now. And you've got to be brutally honest with yourself, because I briefly touched on it yesterday. Where you are now is a direct result of what you think and what actions you take. And you have to take responsibility for that. Okay, and that's quite hard, isn't it? So now's the time, because this is so important. I can't stress to you how important this is. You need to sit down, and the best way to do this that I found, and it was recommended, I'll give you a couple of book recommendations in a minute as well, because it teaches it very well in these two books. And what you need to do is to literally write down exactly where you are in your business and why you think you're not reaching the next step. And you've got to be honest here, because if you're just going to say, well, it's because my sponsor's not helping me, that's not taking responsibility. You need to take responsibility for your business. Why would you rely on your sponsor to show you anything? If you're waiting and sitting around waiting for your sponsor to show you something, then you haven't got this quite right. This is your business. If you're just waiting for them to show you, you're just a cog in their business. This is your business. Take responsibility. And if you want to achieve, a really good income, then you're going to have to step up, take ownership, be a leader, and take responsibility for your actions. So the first thing you need to do is to really sit down and think, where have I gone wrong? Now, just to give you some guidelines here, what's the sort of things that could possibly go wrong? And probably some of the most common, I suffered from many of these myself. Overwhelm, distraction, too many people in your inbox saying, the next lead strategies here. Inconsistency, we start off doing really well, don't we? We go and do stuff for like 3, 4, 5 days in a row, and then the 6th day something happens and life gets in the way. Is that one of your problems? Is time an issue? Is money an issue? Is a marketing budget an issue? What is the issue? List them all down and be absolutely brutally honest, because I can guarantee you it's probably some of the things you won't put down is things like that you don't know enough. Have you learnt enough about your industry? Have you learnt enough about marketing? Have you learnt enough about, you don't need to learn everything, but have you learnt exactly what you want to do? And I'm going to be covering a little bit more about that tomorrow when we start on the marketing strategies. Because trust me, you don't need to learn everything, but have you learnt enough about one particular strategy? So I want you to be brutally honest with yourself today. Why are you where you are now? What do you strongly believe is the failing in your business? Because, this is the law of attraction. That's one of the books I was going to recommend, actually, the law of attraction. If you've never read that, I haven't got my copy down here, but, that just gives you a sort of real basic overview of why you need to be ditching any limiting beliefs. Because right here, right now, once you write that down, that's it. That was your limiting belief, and that's why you are where you are. And you've got to ditch it, because you're going to write on the opposite exactly what you're going to become and how you're going to focus on that. Now, 2 books that I can really tell you help with that. Again, I haven't got my anything by Tony Robbins, but in particular, I think it's Reawaken the Giant Within is absolutely fantastic. Another great little book, actually, Chris and Susan Beasley and Amanda Ollier, The Mindset Shift. Again, that tells you exactly how to get past those limiting beliefs and how you need to realign your limiting beliefs to positive beliefs, so that they are aligned with your values. Because if you have a conflict there, trust me when I say it will kill your business. And that's why it's so important to get this right. So certainly take time to invest in those books. Ask for it for a Christmas present or a birthday present, or just go on Amazon and just go and buy those books, because they will really help you. And they're in itself, I'm going to be covering it more tomorrow, but you need to be taking your own personal development very seriously. If you want to be a leader, your income is going to be matched to your knowledge and the value that you put out to the marketplace. So if you learn this stuff and you learn how to ditch all the negative beliefs that are in your business right now and that are holding you back, then you're going to go much further. So that's all for today. Go and buy those books, or go and just invest in some personal development that is going to help you with getting rid of any limiting beliefs. As I say, Law of Attraction is a great one. Anything by Tony Robbins, and that book by Chris and Susan Beasley, that's a great little book as well. But anything along those lines that's going to help you with goal setting and ditching any of the negativity. Okay, so that was a tough one, wasn't it? So get cracking. That's your task for today, is to just write down why you are where you are in your, in your best efforts, why you think you are where you are. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be covering, a little bit more about the personal development side, something that a multi-million-dollar earner shared with me, and I know he's shared it with a lot of people, and it works. It truly works. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and I'll see you on tomorrow's marketing tips. Okay, bye-bye.